Here come MWAMBA RFC against Catholic University. These two sides have a history in this National 7 circuit. Remember, Catholic University upsetting MWAMBA.
Zuku. As William was saying, Catholic University bundled MWAMBA out of the plate competition at the season opening Kabeberry Sevens. MWAMBA had their revenge in Nakuru, registering a 41-0 thumping against the Monks. This is their third meeting in the series. Lavina Sego, playmaker par excellence, is going to start this game for MWAMBA RFC. MWAMBA also having their ranks: Collins Injera, Dennis Ombachi, Horace Otieno, Micah Gevi. They actually have 5 members of the Kenya Sevens squad in their lineup. Beautiful kickoff from Lavina Sego, retrieved by Horace Otieno. Just taking it in. And on the bench for MWAMBA, we have big George Ombaye, Jijo, former Kenya Sevens international. It's good to see the big guns, some of the veterans coming back to the game. Shaban Ahmed is going to score for MWAMBA. What a start.
What a start from MWAMBA already. They are leading with barely in the first 30 seconds. They lead with a try there from Shaban Ahmed. Some very poor defending there from Catholic University. And Shaban Ahmed just grounding the ball there, making it look so easy.
The conversion hitting the post from Lavina Sego. The scores remain MWAMBA 5, Catholic 0. We have played 1 minute, 10 seconds of the opening half. We have all of 5 minutes and 45 seconds to play. Lavina Sego looking sharp. Customary kickoff from Lavina Sego. We have Shaban Ahmed just going to clean up that ball there. Stepping past his marker, dummying. Thus far, Shaban Ahmed is looking inspired. The offload there, the cleanup from MWAMBA is good. This is Lavina Sego.
Here comes Collins Injera. Injera will probably go all the way here.
And he does.
And he does. And that's the second try for MWAMBA. Collins Injera beating his man on the outside. And MWAMBA off to a very good start. 10-0, and Catholic University just don't know what has hit them. They haven't even had a chance to have the ball yet, but it's all MWAMBA RFC at the moment.
Remember, as we were saying, William, the game of sevens rugby is all about possession, which is key, which is what MWAMBA are doing thus far.
Conversion good by Lavina Sego. And that pushes the score now to 12-0. (12-0) to MWAMBA. We've barely played 2.5 minutes. It's MWAMBA leading by 12 points to 0. Catholic University haven't had a sniff as we speak.
Good take from Catholic, and a good ruck. They'll need to do something out of this. But they can't cope with the physicality thus far. That's Caleb Kiprotich just keeping the ball alive. Good delivery there from Kiprotich. Big knock, confident knock from Catholic.
Oh, brilliant.
This is the response from the crowd. That's James Kilonzo. James Kilonzo uploading, and then Harris Asena knocking on at the try line. That looked promising for Catholic. Catholic, William, you just feel up to it.
And
they're
Catholic
confident enough. I mean, saw that huge knock on Lavina Sego.
Being cheered on by the fans here.
That's Horace Otieno. The play continues. And advantage swings back to Catholic. But that was really promising from Catholic University.
Very promising play there from Catholic University. They just couldn't score the try.
That was James Kilonzo. His brother Peter Kilonzo plays for KCB. He just offloaded there, but Haris Asena did not expect that pass. Probably still in awe. But anyway, it's done. But you just feel Catholic are in this game 12-0. Yes, they were caught cold early on, but they're coming into the game. I mean, that confident knock on Lavin Asego by one of the Catholic players, a moment that has gotten the crowd animated, and they're still talking about it here in the stands.
Yes.
But anyway, the scores remain, and that's the most important thing. The scores remain Mwamba 12, Catholic 0. That's the most important statistic at the end of all that frenzied activity.
Well said, Michael Kwambo. Despite the huge hits and the line breaks and the offloads, it's still Mwamba leading by 12 points to 0. Yeah, I can hear it, by the way. As Ezra Caleb Kiprotich and Catholic University, can they steal a match here? Can they get back into the game? Still 12-0 with less than 2 minutes remaining to the end of the first half, but the referee has penalized Mwamba again. Mwamba in discipline, really hurting them.
As Catholic grow in confidence, this is Harry Sasena. He's going to go all the way and they score.
He does get a try. And Catholic University reduced their arrears to 12 points to 5.
The scores are now 12 points to 5. Harry Sasena with the try.
And Catholic University very much back into this encounter after those 2 quick tries by Mwamba. The conversion to come. And the conversion is short. So it's Mwamba 12, Catholic University 5. A snapshot of the crowd who have braved the morning elements, the cold and the rain, to come and catch a glimpse of the action. It's Mwamba leading 12 points to 5 against Catholic University.
And we call upon more fans to come down to the RFA grounds off Ngong Road in Nairobi for 2 days of great rugby action. Remember, this is the finale of the Safaricom 7 Series, the National 7 Series. This is the Christie Sevens, which is in its 50th edition. Remember, the overall winner of the series will be crowned Kenyan club champions for the year 2014. They'll not be clowned, as I was about to say. Sometimes the tongue gets heavy, especially under these cold conditions, because it's also looking for warmth. Anyway, we have about 5 seconds to play. Mwamba leading Catholic 12 points to 5.
And Mwamba in a litany of errors here, by the way. And Catholic University will be looking to punish those errors here as we speak. They're in a very strong position here, deep into Mwamba territory. 12-5 to Mwamba. Remember, Catholic University with an attacking scrum. With this will probably be the last passage of play in the first half. Caleb Kiprotich looking to feed the... And Mwamba penalized there. Can Catholic University? Caleb Kiprotich now weighing his options. Tackled out into touch there.
And once again, William, you're just seeing the confidence growing in Catholic as this game has proceeded, not awed by the opposition in front of them, just playing their own game, taking their time and actually stringing up a number of attacks, and most importantly, they've eaten into Mwamba territory and also into Mwamba's lead. They know the next try, if it comes, regardless of a conversion, is going to put pressure on Kulabu. But remember, we're playing the final moments of the half. Quickly taken penalty there. The referee telling the Mwamba players to move back the requisite 10. Caleb Kiprotich is going to retake this penalty. Promising times for Catholic, attacking the channel just in front of Micah Gevi. Can they compete with Mwamba in terms of physicality? Yes, they can. Caleb Kiprotich looking to go for glory. James Kilonzo was going to receive that ball on the bust, which he did, but there was a storming tackle there from Micah Gevi, just put his body on the line. Catholic turning over possession after all that, William.
All that hard work has been wasted here, by the way. They were in a very strong position to score a second try, and Mwamba just surviving, and here comes
Dennis Ombachi.
Dennis Ombachi, who will probably go coast to coast. Caleb Kiprotich does have a support, and this will be a try for Horace Otieno. Horace Otieno, and from a turnover ball, Mwamba scored the third try, pushing the score to 70 points to 5. He still hasn't dotted down, and there it is, 70 points to 5. With the conversion to come now from Lavina Sego to push it to 19 points to 5.
Halftime score, Mwamba 17, Catholic Monks 5. It has been a competitive half. We're going into a commercial, and we'll be back for the second half shortly.
It's just hard to try to be strong.
Their disappearance was excruciating.
Oh dear God, they could have just dumped her alive in the ocean. Just unconscious.
I know that who's ever got Jesse, they got a heart.
But their quest for justice leads to hideous revelations.
You just threw her overboard just like that? She's never gonna be found.
Vanished with Beth Holloway. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on Zuku Live Channel 400.
So, my guys, let's do this. So.
Wait, what's it? You could harass Ripoa. And then, kitu ingine, what's it? Tunili tu kuharasa, Kilonzo, stop. Hiyo umsi ange score. Ukichoka unasema tuko na bench. Finish with the Holy Spirit, be with us now and forevermore. Amen.
My guys, nikisema monks, nasema thank you Jesus. So.
A section of the crowd and players who have turned up at the RFA grounds for the final leg of the Safaricom 7 Series, the Christie Sevens, taking place on the 6th and 7th of September. Remember, the winner of the overall series will be crowned the national champions in the 7th version of the game. If you're just joining us, we're live on Zuku Sports channel 300 and 301. A snapshot of the stadium from where we are up here in the stands at the RFA grounds as Catholic prepare to kick us off for the second half of this Pool C encounter. Remember, Mwamba leading the Monks by 17 points to 5. It has been an entertaining first half. Let us see what the second half has in store for us as Catholic restart the match. That ball looking as though it will not go 10. It doesn't. It's going to be Mwamba with the possession.
Costly, I mean, a very bad way to start the second half there for Catholic University. They should have looked at probably holding on to possession and scoring a second try, but Mwamba now with an opportunity to extend their lead.
And that is Joseph Orio, who looked like he wanted to go all the way, but for the crunching tackle from Catholic. Tackled into touch. Advantage swinging back to the Catholic Monks. Remember what happened at the beginning of the first half. Mwamba just catching Catholic cold, scoring 2 quick-fire tries. Catholic came back, but just that lack of patience, that lack of concentration, costing them what would have been valuable points. This is Lavina Sego just looking to set off Collins Injera. Injera dropping the ball, uncharacteristically. Referee Marete Anthony calling for that infringement, and it's going to be a scrummage. Catholic Monks put in.
Yes, a good opportunity there wasted by Mwamba. Collins Injera, you didn't expect him to drop the ball with a try line beckoning, but he drops the ball there, and Catholic University can clear the lines. Some substitutions going on here. Horace Otieno going off, I think replaced by Luis Kisia in the forwards, and Caleb Kiprotich to feed this scrum. Mwamba leading by 19 points to 5. 19 points to 5 here. Can Catholic University get on the scoreboard? They are leaving dangerously here. That pass wasn't the very best of passes, and it was a forward pass, I think. And it's going to be a scramble to Mwamba. And George Mbai checks in. George Mbai replaces Joseph Oriwo. George Mbai, remember, former Kenya's 7th international.
Also former Kenya 15s international. Played for Mwamba RFC. Part of the Rhinos franchise that won the Bamburi Super Series 2008-2009. Good to see him back on the pitch. This is Chris Asego from Mwamba, who now have the impetus. Asego selling the dummy. Asego is going to score. This is Chris Asego for the viewers at home. Remember, we also have Lavin Asego on the field of play. And we have Larry Asego on radio somewhere in Nairobi.
The Asego family and Mwamba just extending their lead here to 22 points to 5. George Jijombai. Lavin Asego with the conversion to come.
Conversion is wide. The scores remain Mwamba 22, Catholic Monks 5.
Mwamba leading by 24 points to 5. 24 points to 5, Mwamba leading. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Catholic University now facing a very steep challenge to bounce back in this match.
As Collins Injera restarts for Mwamba.
Collins Injera with the jet shoes there, galloping all the way. And now it's 27 points to 5 for Mwamba. Collins Injera with the second try, and Catholic University's resistance finally being broken.
You just feel, William, that the turning point of this game was that moment before Catholic conceded the third try, because I feel had they scored to bring the scores to either 12-10 or 12-12, they would have been in with a fighting chance. They would have sniffed into this game, piled on the pressure. But I just feel that it knocked the life out of the Monks.
Well
the
said, Michael Kwambo. It really took the stuffing out of them. And you just feel now Strathmore, I beg your pardon, Mwamba are running away with this game very comfortably after those early season, after those early jitters from Catholic University.
Collins Injera just restarting the game again there for Mwamba, but Catholic are now in possession, looking to still keep the game alive. We have about 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. It's a physical contest early on. George Mbai just throwing his weight there, making his presence felt. George Mbai in jersey number 1. Kevin Atande there in our screens, restarting the match for Mwamba. This is Dennis Ombachi. Back to George Mbai. Big shouts anytime George Mbai gets the ball. I mean, it's been years since he played sevens rugby. That is James Kilonzo just putting Chris Asego under pressure, but Asego retrieving that ball and playing it out to Brad Owako, former Kenya under-19 international Bradley Owako. He's got a ton of pace, this Bradley Owako, and he probably is one for the future, both for Mwamba, both for the national team, if he manages to play consistently at the highest levels. Collins Injera playing it to Dennis Ombachi, who's just going to bust through, but referee Anthony Marete calling for the earlier infringement. We have about 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining. It's going to be Mwamba's penalty.
Yes, Mwamba now just simply going through the gears as we speak. They have a healthy 27-5 points lead here, with less than a minute remaining, and Chris Asego just starting this attack now.
This is Luis Kisia playing it to Dennis Ombachi. He has George Mbai in support. Mbai offloading back to Ombachi. Ombachi taking 2 Catholic players with him. George Mbai forming the ruck there for Mwamba. Kevin Atandi, Collins Injera. Mwamba looking comfortable. This is Chris Asego, who has been a live wire since he came in. He's been a lot more of a busybody in comparison to Lavin, who was a lot more controlled earlier on in the game. George Mbai retrieving this ball. He has Dennis Ombachi. He is going to take it into contact. He beats James Kilonzo to the big cheers of the crowd. Does he have the gas to go? He beats Caleb Kiprotich. My goodness.
George Mbai.
What a day. This is the day that the Lord has made. George Mbai.
George Mbai with a try there.
We'd like to see the replay. This has got the crowd up a light. George Mbaye not even getting out of gear 1. If you ask me, I know we've got still so many other games to play, but this is already going to be the try of the tournament.
A very good try there for George Mbaye. After almost 2-3 years out, 4 years, he scores a try, pushes the score to 32 points to 5. 32 points to 5. George Jijo Mbaye. And Kevin Bonke attending with
William,
the conversion.
I can't stop laughing. 32-5. George Mbaye deserves the biggest cheer. There he is again. There he is, George Mbaye. Beautiful try. Reliving the days.
Reliving the days.
Awesome stuff. I mean, it's been a day for the vets, William. We saw Innocent Simiu create a try for Davis Makori, the try that sunk KCB, and now we've seen another vet, George Mbaye.
George Mbaye.
Beating young players, players who are barely 23, 24, to score.